Classic Sunday pot roast in the Instant Pot. Did you enjoy the pool today?
Yes.
I'm hungry.
Big surprise. Want some Cheetos?
Cheetos. Think bigger.
Big puffs. Cheese puffs.
It's Instant Pot Monday.
Oh, a pot meal. Instant Pot Monday. What are you gonna make?
I don't know. I have a chuck roast. I'm thinking instant pot roast.
Instant. Is it gonna be instant?
Well, it's gonna be pretty fast. I'm thinking an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Well, that'll give my hair time to dry and I'll be able to eat some Cheetos.
Here's my Angus chuck roast, and it's a little over 2 pounds. According to my research, you should cook this for 20 minutes per pound, which means about 45 minutes for this in the Instant Pot. You'll see that this turns out really good, but I think that I could have cooked it a little bit longer to make sure that all the connective tissue melts a little bit more. Probably could have gone as much as 30 minutes per pound, which would have brought this up to about an hour. Here I'm seasoning both sides with salt and pepper, a little bit of thyme. So after generously seasoning the meat, we'll use the saute function on the Instant Pot to brown the meat with a little bit of vegetable oil, about a tablespoon, and 2 minutes per side did the trick. I've seen some of the dump and go methods where you just kind of skip this step and throw everything in, put the lid on and hit go. But I can't help but think that you're just going to be developing a lot more flavor by doing this first. All right, so we'll just take this out for a few minutes, set it aside, and work on some onions. Adding salt will draw some moisture out of the onions, which will help to deglaze the bottom of this pan. This is another step that I think is developing a lot of flavor. Maybe I'll try that dump and go method sometime. I'm sure it'll save a lot of time and effort and it would be much, much easier, but I can't help but think that you would be missing out on some serious goodness here. Plus, this is called Classic Pot Roast, and while we are using a modern marvel of an appliance that wasn't available in generations past, some of the old tried and true techniques are undeniably necessary. Adding a little garlic here. This took maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I stocked up on cans of beef broth a few weeks ago when it was the only thing available in our supermarket, so I'll be using it for a couple of weeks probably, if I keep making dishes like this. That was a 10-ounce can, obviously. A cup is fine, 8 ounces. I'm still on saute mode. I'm gonna bring this up to a simmer, let it simmer for a few minutes. Throwing in a little sprig of rosemary. Reintroducing our meat. And then this is a 10-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. All Alright, so we'll cancel the saute, and I'm setting the pressure, high pressure, for 45 minutes. Like I said earlier, if I do this again anytime soon, I'm probably going to go ahead and do it for the full hour. 30 minutes per pound. So that liquid was pretty hot. It won't take very long for this to come up to pressure, and then it'll cook for 45 minutes, and I'm going to let it naturally release for about 20 minutes. This looks great, huh? I did let it rest for about 10 minutes before I did this. The pot roast is done. It turned out great. My mom probably would have made some mashed potatoes and green beans. You could make some gravy out of that broth with a cornstarch slurry or maybe a roux. I'll probably do a little video, a little instruction on how to do that sometime in the near future. Today, though, I went ahead and reached in my refrigerator and pulled out some leftover veggies and continued using the Instant Pot. Here's what I did. The mushrooms are left over from a pizza I made yesterday, and it's definitely time to use these potatoes. I'll peel them up and cut them in half. Not sure if you can see this or not, but I'm setting it for 5 minutes. Won't take long. I just did a quick release, mainly because I'm still very hungry. Potato test. Oh yeah, 5 minutes was plenty. And back goes the beef.
Hey!
Pot roast.
Pot roast.
Pot roast. Can you see it? Can you share plates?
Pot roast.
We have the pot roast. We made pot roast in the Instant Pot.
Instant. Oh my God. She says she likes it.
Yeah, she was watching me make it. And she's very interested in it.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh man. That's just perfect. Wow. It's just perfect.
It's like the best. It's the best ever. I don't know if my mom could have done any better than this.
Tender. So much flavor.
It's like butter.
Speaking of butter.
We have bread and butter.
Bread and butter?
Bread and butter, Daddy?
Bread and butter, Dad?
That's what my grandma would have said. So this is just bring me back. All this. Bring me back to Mom, Grandma.
This is comfort food. On an Easter day, when you can't be with your family, you eat the foods that remind you of your family.
So good. It just melts in your mouth. Who invented this?
Your grandmother.
And you know, I remember like Mom cooking this stuff all day long or something. You know, because it took forever. They call it Instant Pot for a reason.
So, did you put the meat and the vegetables in at the same time?
Actually, I did not. I cooked the meat first. The vegetables was kind of an afterthought. I just used what we had left over.
Leftover. More comfort food ideas. Because I could see you could throw some corn in here, or some cauliflower, or some peas.
Green beans. But yeah, you could, whatever you have in the fridge, throw it in there. There was a red pepper in there, and I know you don't like red pepper, but...
Kind of takes over. I wonder how some Cheetos would have been.
Well, that's just hilarious.
I was serious.
This is very good. Okay, everybody. You got to make yourself some pot roast. You have to. And there's a ton of it. You know what I mean? I had a 2-pound chuck roast, and it made a lot. Well, things are upside down these days. Hope you're staying safe, taking care of yourself, your family. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, please. Helps us out a lot. Oh, like. You want to like too? Like. Subscribe.
Like.
Comment. Share.
All of these.
Watch the old videos.
Yeah.
And we'll see you Wednesday.
Cheers.
Cheers.